Well, the torch relay for the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games has run across Lhasa, the capital of the Tibet Autonomous Region, as Li Ying reports.
The relay in Lhasa began at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning at the square in front of the city's famous garden, the Norbu Lingka. A minute of silence was observed to remember the victims of the Wenchuan earthquake a month ago. Local authorities say the arrival of the flame is a great boost to the solidarity of the different ethnic groups in the autonomous region.
The passage of the flame across Lhasa will further enhance the patriotism of all ethnic groups and stimulate their enthusiasm to make a greater contribution to the social progress in Tibet. Let's stick to the Olympic spirit of peace, friendship, and progress and hold high the Olympic torch, symbolizing harmony and glory. Wishing all the best to our country and a great success to the Beijing Olympic Games.
The cloudy day cast no shadows over local enthusiasm. The torch was lit and passed over to local leaders amid cheers and thunderous applause. The first torchbearer was 72-year-old Gombo, a noted Tibetan mountaineer. This run featured 156 torchbearers, 75 of them Tibetan. The route across the city covered 9.3 kilometers and ended at Potala Palace Square. During the more than 2-hour relay, the flame kindled on the top of Mount Chomalama on May the 8th reunited with the main torch. This is also the first time in the Olympic history. The next destination for the domestic Olympic torch relay is Qinghai province. Li Ying, CCTV.
3 months after the riots in Lhasa, life is back to normal for Tibetans, and tourism is also regaining vitality in the region. As our reporter Liu Ying tells us, people in Tibet are excited to welcome the Olympic torch relay happening in the city.
A pious pilgrim prays before the magnificent Potala Palace. The world-famous site is decorated with the symbol of the Beijing Olympics for festival look. Streams of local Tibetans come to the Potala Palace to pray every day. A relaxed atmosphere can be felt in the air and is evident on the faces of many of them. This 72-year-old retiree tells me life has returned to normal and is happy about the coming of the Olympic flame.
It is a good thing that the Olympic torch will come to Lhasa. The Olympiad itself is a cause of peace for the world and mankind, including the whole of our country. It is a pleasant matter for all of us.
This feeling is shared by people from other parts of the country in Lhasa. This sister and brother from Shanxi province have been doing business in minerals in Lhasa for more than 2 years.
I don't feel much difference about our lives here than before the riots. Life is very stable.
Prosperity has returned to Bakwar Street, the most famous commercial street in Lhasa. Shops selling all kinds of souvenirs have reopened. Prisco comes from Italy and a frequent traveler in Lhasa. He says he feels very safe here and he's excited about the coming of the Olympic flame.
I am very happy that the flame is here. And to those people who are maybe not so happy about that, I would say you are crazy people, because this is a world flame. It's a world flame in China, it's not a Chinese flame. So it is most welcome, most welcome.
Domestic tourists can be seen from time to time on the street. Tourism is regaining its vitality here in this busy marketplace. 3 months after the March 14th riots in Lhasa, the city has been gradually regaining its peace and vitality. But as life in Lhasa returns to normal, the shadow of the riots still lingers in the memories of locals. But people here say they are looking forward to the arrival of the Olympic flame, just as they hope for leading happy and peaceful lives. 刘颖巨阳 CCTV 拉萨。
And the executive vice chairman of the Tibet Autonomous Region, Palma Trilli, says Tibet will reopen to foreign tourists soon. And he did not give a specific date, but did say it will not come immediately after today's Olympic torch relay. Travel agencies in Tibet ceased to receive tourists after the riots in March for safety concerns. And many hotels, restaurants and tourist resorts suffered damages in the riots and they need time to recover. Tibet reopened to domestic tourists in late April, and Hong Kong, Macau and Taiwan tourists were permitted to enter from May the 1st. Tibet has received 120,000 domestic tourists since April the 24th.